This is all signs. This is what does Spirit want you to focus on right now for the next 7 days, okay? Only take what resonates. Like, share, and subscribe. These are not personal readings, okay? Please, these are not personal readings. This is just what Spirit wants you to focus on for the next 7 days. Maybe you've already done it. Maybe you're working on it now. Or maybe you'll be working on it in the near future. Or maybe God is telling you something else, and what Spirit is telling you on this video is for someone else and not for you, okay? So if you would like something tailored to you and your situation, book a personal reading, because this is for a collective. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides of love, light, hope, love, protection, prosperity, clarity, keep me safe, close all doors so no negativity sneaks in. The candle can drain in all negativity, no open form against me shall prosper. What do you want all zodiac signs to focus on right now? Thanks for clear on this messages in Jesus' name. Amen. Ashe. All right, let's do it. All right, this is going to be straight to the point as well. Okay. What does Spirit want you to focus on right now? This will be for the next 7 days, but you can watch this at any given time, y'all. Okay? Okay. Starting with Aries. We have the Ace of Wands. So there's a new beginning here in your life. All right? What I'm seeing is there's passion, creativity, communication, and ideas. So Spirit wants you to focus on, we have the Chariot. Focus on getting your ideas off the ground. Okay, pay attention to your dreams. If you have a creative idea, write it down or put it in your phone, put it in your notes. Okay, you think of an idea or an invention or in something that you want to incorporate or implement in your life. Okay, so focus on that. Clarify the Ace of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. Spirit wants you to focus on the new. Let go of the old. We have death here. Okay, Five of Cups and death means you've been focusing on maybe some of y'all, some things, dreams, creativity, ideas that you felt died off, or you know, you didn't get the chance to do it, or you didn't get it up and running. You're getting another chance. Okay, so you're getting another opportunity to revisit something. The Two of Wands. Sorry, y'all. You're getting another opportunity to revisit an idea. Possibly a relationship, but I'm seeing this, it don't have to be a relationship, but it's something that you maybe missed an opportunity or missed a chance on, to focus on that. Others of you, stop wasting time. We got the Five of Cups. Stop feeling bad about yourself. Stop feeling sad. Stop throwing yourself a pity party. Stop doing that. Okay, because you're receiving a gift and you're receiving something new. Don't fumble the ball. The Magician. Don't fumble it. Spirit wants you to focus on not fumbling your blessings and your ideas. Okay, that's what you should focus on. And stop fighting with yourself. You keep fighting with yourself on the things that you love and what you want to do, and your ideas and your inventions. So maybe you're a perfectionist, I don't know, but just get it off the ground. All right, Taurus. Let's see what Spirit wants you to focus on right now for the next 7 days. Okay, this is for Taurus. All right, we have the Nine of Wands and the Six of Cups. Okay, so focus on building your friendships, having better friendships. Focus on the focus on the people that's around you. We have the Seven of Swords. Somebody's been lying to you this whole time. Seven of Swords. Somebody's been lying to you, doing you dirty, playing you, whatever it is. And you've been in your head about it. You need to find out who the snake is around you. Okay? Don't tell all of your information and your good news to everybody. So what you need to focus on now is creating balance in your life, justice. So one of these people got to go. All right. What you need to focus on right now is having boundaries with the people around you, friends, co-workers. What's going on? Yeah, we have the Four of Wands. It could be somebody in your family or your romantic relationship. Somebody has you feeling insecure and has you feeling less than. This got to go, okay? Because you're supposed to have a new, fun, happy, joyful start in life. This is strength. So I don't know if you're who you're dealing with or what's going on, but something's knocked your confidence, and you need to build your confidence back up. And don't lie to yourself and stop talking bad about yourself. That's what you need to focus on, is building yourself back up. Anything else? All right, we have the Knight of Wands. Just making better decisions for yourself. And then we have strength. I'm just seeing, I don't know why you keep replaying over and over again the mistakes that you've made. It's over. It's done with. Focus on moving on. Okay? Because it seems like when you get a good thing, you don't know how to handle it. You mismanage it. So just better management of your time and emotions and your desires. Because sometimes things that you feel are good for you are not good for you. All right? I also hear somebody exploiting you. Don't let nobody exploit you, Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. What does Spirit want you to focus on right now for the next 7 days? Only take what resonates. Let me know how you like these messages. All right. Gemini. We have the 8 of Cups. Focus on moving on or focus on finding what makes you happy. Okay? Maybe focus on, yeah, we have the Chariot. There's some big moves and plans. Focus on your plans. Okay? Maybe you're not planning. Okay? You failed to plan. Ten of Swords. I don't know. Gemini, I see that you're wanting movement in your life and you're wanting something to move forward. You're wanting elevation. You're wanting to possibly travel or whatever it is, go to the next level in your life or your relationship, but there is no planning. There's no direction. Okay? So focus on not wandering aimlessly through life, Gemini. Let's see. Yeah, we have the 6 of Cups. I feel like Spirit is saying focus on actually seeing yourself do that, envisioning yourself being that, envision yourself in that house, envision yourself in that relationship, envision yourself in that job or making this amount of money, envision yourself, you know, whatever it is, because we have the 7 of Cups. Dream about it, believe it. Some of y'all, yeah, do a vision board. Some of y'all, yeah, go drive past that neighborhood and look at that house. Okay? It don't matter if you have the money for it yet or not. You have to see it, have that direction, Gemini. Because you're supposed to be moving forward somewhere. So Spirit wants you to focus on being ready to let go of something. Because something new is coming into your life. Or move on. Yeah. We have the Fool card. It's time to pack light. Okay. My voice ain't known yet. That's not Mary J. Blige. Golly. That is Erica Badu. And she's saying pack light. Bag lady, you gonna hurt yourself. One day all them bags gonna get in your way. So I don't know if you're a hoarder and you needing to throw some stuff away. Okay, you got too much on you. It's time to like really start packing light. Okay, because you're moving, you're traveling. Those old things that you used to need, you don't need that no more. Spirit wants you to focus on only the necessities. I'm surprised Temperance didn't come out. All right, we have Strength. Okay. And the 8 of Wands. Hey everybody, I hope y'all are doing well. This is what Spirit wants you to focus on this week. Only take what resonates, please. Yeah, Gemini, Spirit wants you to focus on not wandering aimlessly through life. Spirit wants you to go ahead and start sending those emails, putting in those applications, sending out that communication, because things are gonna get moving. A lot of y'all are physically moving, traveling. There's new leaps of faith here, but you can't take that new leap of faith with all of that baggage. Okay, so focus on what makes you happy, envision yourself there, and get prepared to be there or be that person or do it. One day, all them bags gonna get in your way. All right. Let's go, Cancer. What does Spirit want you to focus on? What does Spirit want you to focus on right now for the next 7 days? Cancer, we have the Queen of Cups. Focus on self-love. Focus on you. Focus on your emotions. Focus on what makes you angry. Okay, the Devil card. Focus on what makes you sad. Focus on what makes you afraid. Okay, and take a look at them. Take a look at your fears. Okay, rationalize your fears. Get over your fears. Or feel the fear and still do it anyway, whatever it is. Okay? Because the Queen of Cups is all about how you're feeling. All right, we have Judgment. Sorry for the light, y'all. It's dark in here. Okay. You have Judgment. Okay, so you're making a decision, maybe forgiving or finally letting go. Releasing yourself emotionally. Okay, so Spirit wants you to emotionally detach. Gemini kind of got that energy as well. Cancer, Spirit wants you to focus on emotionally detaching from something. All right, what's Judgment? The World. Okay. Spirit wants you to detach from the outcome, the world, because there's a new cycle. What's going on? This is for Cancer. The Emperor. I saw the Empress. I should have pulled that out. Cancer, some of y'all are becoming mothers, fathers. Some of y'all are becoming literally the head of a household, taking care of people, business, taking care of family, finances. Spirit wants you to focus on being the boss, being the leader, being the bigger person. Okay. Okay, so people might be depending on you or looking to you for advice, looking to you for support, Cancer. So it's time to emotionally detach, get out of your head and get out of you. It's bigger than you is what I'm hearing. It's bigger than you. Okay? So get out of your own feelings, get out of your own head, whatever it is, and look at the bigger picture. Spirit wants you to look at the bigger picture. Okay? Anything else? Last message for Cancer. I hope everybody's well. We have the Death card. Okay? Why is Death here? A lot of majors. Judgment, the World, the Emperor, Death. Why is the Death card here? With the Hierophant. Okay. So what I'm seeing is your morals, your values, your traditions, things like that. Don't misconstrue your intuition and placate yourself. Don't misconstrue what Spirit is telling you and sugarcoat it and turn it into some warped message when you need to take it for exactly what it is. Don't add nothing, don't take away. Okay? Something is ending, a belief, a narrative, a sense of identity. You're becoming a new person, and it's just pay attention to the bigger whole, the bigger picture. All right? Spirit also says don't be afraid to ask God to help you with something or remove something from your life or take something away so that you can be better. Because I literally see, like, I don't know why I just heard amputation, because I was seeing somebody cut a tree. You know, you cut a dead part of a tree and then it makes it stronger. So I don't know what it is that you're needing to let go of, but it's going to make you stronger, Cancer. So, yeah, a lot of majors, a lot of big shifts coming in for you. Yeah, we have the Tower here. I hope everybody is well. Hey, everybody. Only take what resonates. Let's go to Leo. Leo, what does Spirit want you to focus on right now in the next 7 days? Leo. Leo. All right, what does Spirit want you to focus on the next 7 days? Or right now, whatever you want to do. What does Spirit want you to focus on, Leo? We have the Emperor, something about an Aries. Okay, we have the Moon. Focus on your shadow side. Focus on, you know, sometimes, Leo, if you're an angry person or certain things agitate you or aggravate you or irritate you, or you have a habit of procrastinating, you have a habit of not showing up fully for yourself, whatever it is, really like uproot that, like find it, find the root, work on it, heal it, and uproot it. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. My car, y'all know my car stopped working. It doesn't even cut on now. But when I had got the car a couple of years ago, I found out that the power steering cap was just shooting power steering fluid all through the car. It was only a little bit, and I looked into it and I was gonna get it fixed, but I kept pushing it off and pushing it off. And I was like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. And now it's to the point to where power steering fluid has shot out, and it's all in the front of my car and the back of my car. And it's so bad to the point to a lot of different people would not give me an oil change. So it was something small that I could have got fixed that I kept pushing away. Now I did look into getting it fixed, but it was only one time, and I should have kept doing it and went to somebody else. And I was like, it's not that big of a deal. I'll get it fixed another time when I get them, whatever it is. Leo, you're not showing up for yourself and advocating for yourself, because that one tiny thing, if you would have just worked on, you would have got it fixed and never had to worry about it again. But since you didn't work on it or you didn't take a look at it, it's coming back. It's knocking, okay? It's like, hello, Leo, remember me? All right, so Spirit wants you to focus on the things that you need to take care of. What is on your to-do list? And what's stopping you from doing your to-do list, okay? We have the Four of Pentacles. Maybe you don't have enough money, or you're telling yourself you don't have enough money. Leo, you're being cheap right now. Let's see. Or maybe you're saving or trying to. Spirit does want you to focus on saving, though. Yeah, we have the Four of Swords. There are some things that you do not need. All right, so only focus on what you need. That's it. You're elevating and you're becoming a better person, but I'm seeing what really counts and how you're going to elevate is being able to get it off the bare minimum, okay? So you might not have a bunch of help. You might not have a bunch of money. You might not have a bunch of resources, but Spirit is saying some way, somehow, focus on getting it, making it happen. You don't have a computer, but you need to do something on the computer. Take your ass to the library, okay? Instead of just sitting there and not getting it done. You don't have a car, but you need to go somewhere. Get your ass on the bus if there's a bus. Call you an Uber, okay? So tap into your resources. Even I'm feeling like there's not a lot of resources for Pentacles, Four of Swords, but you can still ball. I hear balling on the budget. So it's like, Leo, learn how to live with less than. Okay, who got that? Gemini got that as well. All right, but this is telling me something else, Leo. Let's see. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Leo, your abundance is coming. But right now, you don't know how to take care of your money. You don't know how to take care of your finances. I'm getting double messages. We have two fours, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. I got the Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. So double message. So it's like, Leo, you just got to be better because you're going to be getting blessed soon. Focus on how to take care and grow your blessings. So we go from the Four of Pentacles, not having enough money, to a miser, to the Nine of Pentacles, being very abundant. We go to the Four of Pentacles, you're doing okay in your head, but the Nine of, excuse me, we got the Four of Swords, you're doing okay in your head, to the Nine of Swords, you're stressed now, so it's like more money, more problems. So Leo, I don't know what it is, but there's certain things, maybe you don't know how to handle a lot of things on your plate. You need to learn how to create a better schedule for yourself, and don't let money drive you wild, drive you crazy to where you start being irresponsible. Yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Spirit says focus on how to grow what you have, but focus on how to build what you have and maintain what you have. The Emperor is able to maintain and grow these things. Okay, so it's kind of saying, Leo, you don't need more. You have more than enough. You can grow what you have. But maybe, Leo, you don't know how to grow what you have, so you always got to go out and get more. You always got to go out and buy more. Learn how to grow what you have, Leo. Virgo. Moving on to Virgo. All right. Virgo. What does Spirit want you to focus on this week, next 7 days? All right, we got the Ten of Pentacles. What does Spirit want you to focus on right now, the next 7 days? We have the Ace of Wands. There's a new job, new money, new stream of income. All right, we have the Ten of Cups. A lot of tens here. So focus on the finish line. Focus on completion. Okay? Don't give up. Yeah, we have Justice. Focus on, I hear that a lesson, the lesson. Focus on the good in your life. If there's any bad happening, there's way more good in your life. All right, we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, for some reason, you're not satisfied. You're not content. You're just sitting there bored. But you have so much to celebrate, so much to look forward to, so much to be happy about. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. Maybe the Ten of Pentacles, if there was a completion, maybe your contract is complete or your job is complete. You're looking for a new satisfaction in your life. The Ace of Wands is here. There's something new. So if you're bored, create some fun, passionate connections or do something new. And it's honestly, you have the power to do it. So you're sitting here bored and upset, no, but you can full well change what your environment or your situations. Okay, so what I'm saying is Virgo, focus on what you can and can't change, what you do and don't have the power over. It's also saying don't do things just because you're bored. Don't self-sabotage, Seven of Swords, just because you're bored. Anything else? What does Spirit want Virgo to focus on this week? We have the Six of Wands, victory and success. Focus on your achievements. Focus on your accomplishments. For some reason, you're not. You still feel empty. Five of Pentacles. You still feel lonely. You have so much to celebrate. You have things to be happy for. You have things to be grateful for. But for some reason, you still feel unfulfilled, bored, or lonely. Focus on what's stopping you from being happy. Focus on what's stopping you from being satisfied. Why? Why can you not be satisfied? Why can you not be happy? Why can you not relish in the good things that you have right now? Why can't you focus on the now? You're too busy in the past, or you're too busy in the future, or something like that. What Spirit wants you to focus on right now is the good that you have and the good that is coming to you. Stay balanced. Some of y'all, this could be a mental health thing. Focus on your mental health. Don't let anxiety or depression stop you from being happy. Just do the best that you can. All right, we do have death. Also, Spirit says focus on your accomplishments. There's something that you did accomplish, even if it is a small thing. The small thing will actually wind up being a big thing in the future. Just let it play out. Spirit says let things flow and let things play out. Also, Spirit says focus on being happy that you finally got away from, I hear you finally got away from somebody, Virgo. You finally got away from whoever. Yeah, we got the Six of Swords. You finally moved on or moved past something. Spirit says focus on that you're actually healed now. You've actually moved on and you actually let go. You keep going back to the past and trying to latch on when you're already detached. You're already moved on. There's nothing else tying you or bringing you back. You keep doing it to yourself, so stop doing that. All right, Libra. Oh, my back. Okay. My eyes look so small. I need some lashes on my eyes because my eyes look so small. All right. Libra, what does Spirit want you to focus on right now in the next 7 days? All right, we have Justice. Focus on being balanced and fair. Focus on you. Focus on your karma. Focus on your good deeds. You reap what you sow, so focus on what it is that you're doing. All right, we have the Chariot. Focus on a Libra or a Cancer. Let's see. All right, we have the Eight of Cups. Focus on life speeding up. Sometimes you can't go back and fix a mistake or, you know, circle a different answer. I'm seeing like focus on living life in finality for this week. I'm not saying do anything crazy or make life changes that you'll regret, but it's saying focus on what if this was your last chance, okay? What if this was your one and only time? That's what Spirit is saying focus on. Sorry. Okay? Some things wouldn't even be so important. Some things would be more important if you live life like this was your last chance. Okay? Okay, Spirit says put more love and nurturing maybe into you or the things you love and nurture or the people, friends, relationships. All right, Spirit, what do you want Libra to focus on? We have the Queen of Swords. Two of Swords. I hear leave your mark. There are things that there are important things that you have to say. I hear get it off your chest. Spirit wants you to focus on getting things off your chest, or at least learning how to not hold on to things for so long. Learning how to not let things weigh you down. So how can you not take things personally? That's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Be able to detach and not take things personally. Especially your problems at work, don't take them home. Your problems at home, don't take them to work. Other people's problems, don't take on other people's problems. All right, we have the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? The Two of Pentacles. You be back and forth on whether you want to be a yes man or not. Okay? And that's causing some instability in your life. But that's where you have your boundaries. Sometimes if you want to be nice, that's fine. You can be nice. But people need to understand that you're being nice is not an obligation of yours, and it's not something that you're going to do all the time. So I'm just seeing you're trying to get yourself out of people assuming you're going to do this for them often, or whatever it is. Whatever the hell it is. So you can't be there for people all the time. You can't do this for people all the time. Sometimes you need some time alone, the hermit, to reset and get some space. So it's like Spirit says focus on how can you get other people to understand that you are a human being and not a robot. You have feelings. You need alone time, okay? Because for some reason people don't see you like that. So how can you get people to respect your boundaries? Spirit says focus on, and don't be a tyrant, okay? But just focus on how people can better understand you as a person, what you do like, what you don't like. You have to teach people how to treat you, okay? So that's what Spirit wants you to focus on, so you don't run into this issue no more. Because now that you're saying no, it's an issue, and now people treating you weird, and it's a whole problem. Like, no. Get over yourself. Okay. Scorpio. All right. Spirit, what do you want Scorpio to focus on right now? In the next 7 days. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Focus on your self-worth. Focus on your legacy. Focus on your responsibilities and your money. Focus on your home and the assets. Focus on nurturing. Page of Swords. Focus on what it is that you say, because what you say can leave a lasting impact or a lasting mark on people. Yeah, we have the Emperor. For some reason, what it is that you say holds a lot of weight. The Emperor, the King of Pentacles. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so for some reason, what it is, so it's a business proposal or a business idea, or maybe you're working or collaborating with somebody or communicating with them to come to a compromise. But be tactful with what you say. All right, we have the Empress. So we have two pairs, the Emperor and the Empress, the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. All right, the Emperor and the Empress, a pair, a match, a mother, father, husband, wife, or masculine and feminine energies. The Emperor, the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, Emperor, Empress. Then I see the sun, the star. Okay, so it just looks like duality, being able to be balanced. Focus on balance. Focus on nurturing your masculine and your feminine. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, focus on a time to take action, a time to be active. Focus on a time of resting and a time of receiving. Okay, that's what I see. So just focus on being balanced in your life. Yours was pretty fast. Find that common ground between how much you give and how much you receive, because there are blockages if you're always giving and you never receive. Now, there is a time when to grind and when to hustle, but there's also a time, if you're going to grind and if you're going to hustle, you need to trust and receive from God, or trust and receive from Spirit or your ancestors just as much. Okay, if you don't got nobody to depend on, or whatever it is. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, because it's something that I'll be struggling with too. But grinding and hustling and always being active, there are times to rest, or there are times to reflect. There are times to focus on self. There's just a time and place. So Spirit wants you to focus on figuring out the timings, figuring out the seasons, figuring out the place on what to do, when to do it, things like that. And just balancing your masculine and your feminine. If your masculine is a grinder and you're always on grind mode and you're always working, how can you nurture your feminine? Okay, it could be something simple as doing your hair, you know, something like going for a walk, something like maybe getting your feet or nails done, or getting a haircut, you know, just that balance, okay? Also, your children watch this as well, okay? Teach them how to not get burned out. but teach them on how to not be lazy and always look for a handout. Okay. Also, Spirit wants you to focus on what you really, really, truly deserve. Okay, if you feel like you really, really, truly deserve it, is it because you put the work in? Is it because you feel like it's owed to you? What do you really, truly deserve? How much effort do you deserve to give out, and how much do you deserve to receive? All right, Sagittarius. How do y'all like these messages? Let me know. How do y'all like these? All right, Sagittarius. What does Spirit want you to focus on right now in the next 7 days? Only take what resonates, please. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles. Spirit says focus on picking up the pieces. Okay, what is this? Focus on not feeling left out in the cold. Six of Swords, focus on moving on. All right. Spirit says focus on finding yourself again. Too many people have pieces of yourself and you're not you. You're not you. So you're finding yourself again, recreating yourself. You'll never be you waiting around for people to give you yourself back. You have to find yourself. It's something you got to do. Nobody else can do it. What does Spirit want you to focus on? We got the Four of Swords and the Star. Focus, yeah, find you. Take that time. Sit your ass down. Think, meditate, and pray. Find your answer. Pray for it. Okay? Let it shine. Let it illuminate and shine and get that idea. Okay? Because I keep seeing that you're going back, searching in the past or wherever for pieces of yourself when you've already moved on. Six of Swords. Yes, you can call yourself back and call fragments of your energy back and call your spirit back. Yes, but you still have to find yourself again, because some of the bits and pieces that you're calling back is not you no more. But you deserve you, okay? Also, Spirit says you do deserve you. The type of person you are, you deserve you. So if you're a shitty person to yourself and you keep on doing it, you deserve you. It's time to be a better you to yourself. Okay, what does Spirit want Sagittarius to focus on this week? Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. All right. How can you be a better friend to you? I know. You probably want to hear about love, but this is what Spirit wants you to know. Not your ego, not your heart. This is what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. What does Spirit want you to focus on right now? We have the Six of Cups. Focus on the people that make you happy and love yourself, because you're too busy focused on the people who making you sad and doing you dirty. Okay? You're not happy with the people who would make you happy, because you're too busy asking for bits and pieces of yourself from the past. So you just gotta find yourself. But see, you put too much of you in other people. You're looking for you in other people. You're not finding yourself there. Yeah, there might be similarities or some things that you can resonate with, but it's because you don't know you then. You must not know yourself. It's like the saying is, know thyself. You must not know you then. Okay? So find yourself is what Spirit wants you to do. Focus on this week. How, Yansa? I don't know. Write down 10 things. Maybe 10 might be too much for you. Write down 3 of your favorite foods. Write down 3 of your favorite TV shows. Write down 3 characteristics people would describe you as. Write down 3 things you love about yourself. Write down 3 ways that you notice that you behave in your relationships. Okay? That was some great advice. I'm going to write that down when I get out of this live. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to put it in the comment section. I'm going to put it in the community post section. I don't remember what I just said, so I got to come back and look at it. But that was great. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You're always coming through. You always coming through, Holy Spirit. Thank you. All right, Capricorn. What does Spirit want you to focus on right now? I hear go back to church. One of y'all Capricorns have been wanting to go back to church or get in the choir. All right, do it. All right, that was specific. All right, Capricorn, what does Spirit want you to focus on right now? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Focus on stability. Focus on what you have to offer. Focus on things that are important that you find valuable in life. All right, we have the 5 of Cups. What is this? All right, the Wheel of Fortune. What I'm seeing is focus on, I see you getting a second chance. I don't know if somebody denied you or made you feel like you weren't good enough, or you pitched a proposal or put in an application and you were denied or rejected, or they moved on to, you know, other candidates, whatever it's called. But I'm seeing focus on brushing up on your qualifications, brush up on your resume, really, what is it called? Just brush up on it, amplify it, increase the quality, utilize your resource. I'm just seeing, like, if you're going to ask for something, or you're selling yourself, or you're putting in an application, whatever it is that you're doing, don't half-ass it. Okay? Spirit is saying focus on not half-assing things. I see you getting a second go-round, a second chance, or a new opportunity for something even better. I see you being redirected. So don't focus on the past. Don't focus on being rejected. Don't be scared of what if they don't. Don't worry about that. You focus on what you do have to offer, the Knight of Pentacles. Because that's special. That's important. And it's going to make its way to who resonates with it and finds value in it. In the meantime, brush up on your skills, your resume, your cover letter, your aura, your character, your physique, whatever it is, okay? All right. What does Spirit want you to focus on this week? All right, we have the Moon. I already feel like it's saying you don't give yourself to everybody. Everybody does not deserve you. Clarify the Moon. Because I see Spirit specifically hiding you for a reason. All right, the Three of Wands. Give it some time, because you're going to make your big debut, is what I hear. You're being hidden, or you're being protected, or you're being redirected right now. So focus on, in the meantime, during this downtime, honing your skills, or really like amplifying, or whatever it is. I can't think of the word. But to mainstream your stuff, your brand, your business, you. All right, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. A new emotional and passionate beginning. So something that makes you happy, with a lot of momentum, passion, a lot of creativity, and physicality as well. It's just saying focus on being a better you. I know you might not like hearing that, but when you finally do start putting out your resume, you're going to know I deserve more money than that, or you're going to know, like, the amount of work you put in is exactly how much you're supposed to be getting paid, or whatever it is. It's, especially in relationships, you're supposed to be getting paid your worth. Whatever form of payment you're receiving, it has to be your worth. So as of right now, while you're being redirected or hidden, really, like, don't waste time. Don't waste time. Sharpen and hone your skills. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on this week. Okay? Yeah. Also, see, don't throw a pity party, because I'm seeing you might be, I'm seeing like Capricorn, you might be rejected. Spirit doesn't want you to focus on that. Spirit wants you to focus on going back to the drawing board and doing better and amplifying, taking some things away, adding some things. Go back to the drawing board and blueprint and recreate and do it again. And do it for real this time. Okay. Okay, because you focus on, had got your feelings hurt when you wasn't even serious about it anyway, when you threw it out there. Aquarius. Let me know how y'all like these type of readings. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. All right, I'm talking to you. No, it's for a collective, but yeah. All right, what does Spirit want you to focus on right now? What does Spirit want Aquarius to focus on right now, the next 7 days? All right, we have the 8 of Cups. Focus on moving on or detaching. We have the 3 of Swords. Spirit wants you to focus on, that actually was a jab. That actually was a microaggression. That actually was a thing. It was. So you might be trying to downplay it like, no, it wasn't. I'm just tripping. No, it was. It was a thing. Yes, it was. Okay. Okay. What does Spirit wants you to focus on? We have the Ace of Wands. There's something better. Some of you already have a new opportunity. Just focus on that. Because I'm seeing the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. You're moving away from something that hurt you. You're moving away from something that no longer aligns with you. You're moving away from something that is stressing you out. And to stay there would only sabotage. 7 of Swords. So it might be time to go ahead and quietly slip away or sneak away. You don't have to say everything that's, you know, in your head. And you don't have to let them know that you know. You don't have to let them know that you know. But you better know. Okay? Spirit wants you to focus on, don't tell everybody your moves or your plans. Spirit is also saying, don't focus on, don't focus too much on connecting with people. Okay? Don't waste your time too much connecting, because you're going to be taken into a different direction anyway. Spirit says focus on also when you need to have discernment on the times when you're going to be somewhere temporarily or times you're going to be there permanently. Know the difference between a temporary situation and a long-term situation. This looks temporary. And Spirit says you knew that. Okay? Y'all, disclaimer. Pray and ask God what God is telling you. Okay? You personally. I'm reading for the collective Aquarius. What is God telling you personally? Okay? Don't try to play me. But I'm seeing Spirit says focus on Spirit says focus on from moving on from a temporary situation. Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles going back and forth on what? 3 of Cups, making something work. Continuing on trying to reconcile and bring back to life things that are over. Stop doing that. What Spirit wants you to focus on this week is stop always trying to revive the past. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. Okay, Spirit also says you need to focus on how in the hell you keep moving on from something but keep attracting the same energy in the same situations in the same cycle if you have not noticed yet. Okay? How in the hell do you keep doing this? All right. Yeah. Okay. Spirit says that wasn't everything that they wanted to say. Okay. I was ready to end it. Okay. Okay. Holy Spirit, what do you want Aquarius to focus on this week? All right, we have the Magician. We have the Six of Wands. Spirit has a surprise for you. There's an opportunity. Spirit wants you to take it. No. Okay. Okay, we have strength. You can do it. Don't be afraid. Spirit wants you to focus on Aquarius. What do you really want to do? Because the stuff that you really want to do, you don't even go for it. You don't even think about it. You don't even put in effort for it. You do some other, you play the safe route. You do some other stuff. Like, what do you really want to do, Aquarius? This is what Spirit wants you to focus on. Yes, be realistic and yes, be logical, but it's just like, you can't be mad at nobody. You don't even do what you want to do in your business or career or finances or relationship. Like, what you really want to do. And focus on, like, who are you really? The star. You are real life in Aquarius. And that's real life. You need to find out exactly what that really means. Okay? Maybe look at your South Node, strength. Okay? But I'm seeing you have more power and more strength than what you're realizing. Spirit wants you to focus on that. Like, you really don't have to play the safe route every single time. You have the credentials to do what it is that you're wanting to do. Pisces. All right, y'all. Let me know how y'all like these messages. I like this. I like this for real. Pisces, what does Spirit want you to focus on right now, the next 7 days? All right, we have the Queen of Cups. Cancer had got this. Check out the Cancer reading. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Okay, Seven of Wands. You need to focus on looking at yourself in the mirror. And ask yourself, what do you see? Who is that? Who is there? Who's looking back at you? Pisces. All right. We have the Two of Cups. What's this? Holy Spirit, what do you want Pisces to focus on? All right, we have the Hanged Man. All right, can you make it make sense? Can you make this clear, please? I think now is not really the time to romanticize certain things. Really see it for what it is. Spirit wants you to focus on taking the rose-tinted glasses off. It's okay to be in love. It is okay to be in love. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Spirit does want you to work on your relationships. Focus on your relationships. Spirit wants you to focus on working through your emotions, because for some reason when you start working through your emotions or start feeling your feelings, you block yourself or you stop yourself or you're met at a brick wall. So work through your trauma and your triggers. That's going to help you experience deeper love, especially with yourself and others. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups. It has something to do with family, okay? Really releasing that family trauma. Also, I'm seeing releasing, you might have put things and expectations and certain things on family. That's not their responsibility. Everybody has their own job, role, and responsibility. And Spirit wants you to focus on the role that people play in your life and the role you play in other people's lives. And don't placate yourself. Spirit also wants you to focus on how certain people, places, things make you feel. Okay, Spirit wants you to like literally meticulously, tediously, if it's not write down how you feel, it's take note of how you feel every second, every minute, every hour. So maybe putting yourself on a schedule. That was specific. That might not be for all of you. All right, we have the Emperor. Okay, mastering yourself. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Mastering yourself, the Ace of Cups. All right, mastering yourself, your emotions, your heart, your feelings. Okay, a lot of people walk around with no self-control or discipline and are not a master of themselves. Spirit wants you to focus on that, because once you get that down, you'll be bad to the bone, Pisces. Bad to the bone. That's what I see. Then can't nobody get under your skin and trigger you and all of that extra. People don't have so much control over you now. So focus on where you're giving other people control of. Yeah, I split the deck, y'all. Literally, the Devil card. Where are you bound? Where are people? Where do people have too much power over you or control over you? You need to master yourself. Focus on mastering yourself and being in control of you and yourself. All right, we have the Emperor, being in control. Not a control freak. A lot of people who are control freaks are people who lack control, who lack self-control. Okay? Or people who don't trust themselves. All right? Focus on learning how to trust yourself and master yourself. You. All right? I hope y'all like these messages. Please, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all like these. I'm feeling these messages. I like them. I will do this more often, but it'll help me by knowing that you like them and you want me to do them more often, not just me doing it myself. Okay? Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in your next video. Y'all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Peace out.